There's just not much of a better sight than being able to draw 4 extra cards in a single turn while still having all of your mana untapped. You just love to see it. Welcome back to the channel and to the gameplay version of today's video releases. If you have not yet watched today's draft, I would highly recommend you go find that video before watching this one. You can find a card in the upper right hand corner right now to go find it. It's also on your subscription feed earlier. It's also in the description if you would like to go find that draft video before watching today's gameplay video. Highly suggest heading over there now before I show you what deck we have drafted today. So go ahead and leave if you have not. If you have already watched that, and let's take a look at today's deck one more time. We've got a bit of a blue-black value splash samurai quad Kami of Terrible Secrets thing going on here. So I think it's got a lot of potential here. Going to be relatively consistent. I just don't know if we'll be able to go over the top of some of the better green decks in the format. But I do like where we're at, and I've really liked blue-black in the format. So let's keep it up with this sweet deck we've got today and see how many wins we can squeak out. Okay, this hand is a bit awkward. We can channel Samurai on 2, which is something. Helps us guarantee completion, or we can also use Gravelighter to help sacrifice something. I think I'm going to keep it because I hate mulliganing, obviously. Now, if they play like a 1-drop or something, Gravelighter gets worse. Yeah, there's the 1-drop that makes Gravelighter worse. So we'll do this. And I guess we're channeling Samurai here to go find our white. Unless we draw a white, literally this turn. So are we willing to trade Gravelighter for Mothrider Patrol? I mean, do we have to? We might have to. So 3 mana killed our Mothrider Patrol. Yeah, I mean, we can't just do nothing, can we? Next turn, we probably Tamiyo's Completion the Ogre Head Helm, but it depends if they play something better. Smelter. That's a decent one. Yeah, Kamis are a bit awkward here when you don't have your artifact and your enchantment. So I think we're going to pass with Completion up. Or we could just do this now to make sure they don't have some sort of sacrifice thing to get rid of Ogre Head Helm. So I'm just going to do this now. And then we might have to start playing out these Kamis for no value, which feels awful. Tawashi Song Shaper, so they're pretty aggressive, so we might have to just do this to make sure we don't die. Are they going to sack it? They will. Oh yeah, that was pretty dumb. Don't know why I did that. Okay, so we are clawing our way back into this. Satoru, I mean, it blocks. So I guess we're doing that. Touch the Spirit Realm, take a bunch, and then we're probably just dead. So our hand was way too slow. We didn't really draw out of it. 3 mana, removed their 1/1, and then basically did nothing else for the rest of this game, playing against an aggressive red deck, so that's not really going to work. So let's do this. And then if they remove this one, we are officially dead. So let's see here. And in Mardu, there's likely a way to remove it, so there it is. All right, that was a quick one. Let's go on to game 2. Okay, yet another awful hand here. Samurai does let us channel to go find the white for the other Samurai to cast, though. So I guess there's that. But, gosh. Come on, Shuffler. Can you help me out with something maybe a little bit better? I will play Disruptor on 1 here. All right. So do we play Familiar or do we channel Samurai? I think we just play Familiar here. We currently don't have anything else to do until turn 5, so let's just get a creature down. Bamboo Grove Archer completely stonewalls our board. The Modern Age, huh? Yeah, I think we need to get that going, so let's see what we find. Gonna get rid of the island here because we have Invoke Despair in the deck. So want to keep as many black sources as we can. Clawing Torment. Clawing Torment on Bamboo Grove Archer is kind of funny because it can't block and it can't attack, and then at the beginning of their turn they lose a life. So I kind of like that. I don't want to get rid of Behold, and Samurai. I mean, maybe we just get rid of these Samurais here. I mean, if we channel this one, it's basically just gain 2 life, find a land. Which is not bad, because that then it finds a plane, so we can't, with the island, also cast Behold next turn. I think I'm just going to get rid of this Samurai here and just say goodbye to our Samurai plan. So let's just, like, make their creature unable to block or attack. Or at least try. Looks like they have Tameo Safekeeping. Do they want to use it? No? Okay. We'll play our land, and then we'll pass here, or we'll attack here. And then end the turn. Yeah, that's fine. Don't care about that. Still have our artifact and our enchantment if we were to draw one of our 4 commies here. And now do we channel Samurai? Oh boy. There's that. I mean, we have to hope we find one of our 2 other white sources in the deck. So I'm just going to gain a couple life here, get a land, then out the deck. I mean, there's no real guarantee we find one of those white sources. So we could, let's just play Leech Gauntlet here. Not much other options. And now we need a blue for Behold. And if we draw the blue, it's good, because then we get to draw 4 cards next turn, and that is brutal. You hate to see it. There's the blue. Alright, let's do it. So we'll attack here. Don't have good attacks with the other one, though, so... Now, this is going to be a problem, and they aren't losing a life each turn anymore because they sent our Clawing Torment to the graveyard, so... Yeah, things are kind of turning in a direction that we don't like to see. Kami's a good draw here. We have an enchantment and an artifact, so let's go ahead and put that down. Another Kami. We'll just play the Puzzle Maker here. Can't attack. Okay. And we're just hitting all the lands now. Let's go ahead, draw another card, see what we can find. Okay, let's go ahead, draw another card, see what we can find. Oh boy. Alright, well, we've kind of put all of our cards here on the table. And with this Reacher, as long as they have that, we are kind of in trouble here. What's that do? They get to put a land into their hand? Oh, land on the battlefield tapped? Well, they missed on that. Now Toad Rider's probably going to drain us out here. So we need Tamio's completion. I guess we play our creatures out. And then hold on to our lands because this needs to, like, be a decent size. And we do deck before them, so we have to figure out a way to deal a bunch of damage. Okay, go ahead. I guess I could have re-equipped Leech Gauntlet to protect it against something, but... we do have Invoke the Despair in the deck. As many times as they return this, we might be able to beat them on the decking. Suit up. So this is a 0/0. So if we attack with it and then give it base toughness 4/5, it becomes a 4, it becomes an 8/9, which can't get through that. So let's just reconfigure this. I mean, they're going to remove this as like the first thing. But there's a chance next turn we could attack with it. So let's just put it here. And then we're going to have to pass. Well, we do draw a card. Is it worth going for at this point? So if we attack with this, it resolves and becomes a 4/5. We have 5 cards in hand, and then it's a 9/10. It can attack through branch. But we 2-for-1 ourselves if we go for it and they have removal. I think we do have to go for it, unfortunately. So let's see if they want to block. I'm sure they will. And then here comes the removal. Master's Rebuke, or Bamboo Grove Archer, or they just had it open in hand and we still played right into it. So maybe today's video is just not my day. Just not my day. So sorry about that, folks, because they had it in hand and we still played right into it. So, you know, sometimes you have an off day. Sometimes it's just not yours. Yeah, I guess we play Satoru here. We are decking before them, and I don't know how we're going to deal them 20 points of damage here. So, let's reconfigure this here. And then I don't know of another way to loot our lands in our deck. We don't have a terminal. We've already played the Modern Age, so we can play a couple of these. Alright, well they are still milling themselves. The only thing is they're going to get a card that's going to just win them the game from... because they can channel this and return like 5 cards or something. Get Sky Turtle. It's about the only thing that really matters right now. I mean, Rebuke, maybe. Yeah, we'll hit yet another land. So we've got 1 land in the graveyard. Plus 11, 12, 13. So we have 4 lands on our last 11. So here they go, returning like 6 cards from their graveyard. Just 3. Okay. Double Sky Turtle. I missed that. So that's probably going to be what kills us here. We do have chump blockers for days at the very least. Suit up. Doesn't really do anything. So go ahead. I see. So they can just like loop their whole deck into their hand. Destroy target creature with flying. Yeah, can't do anything about that. Come on, come on. There we go. Not that we need that or anything, but we'll go ahead and just make that. Resolves. So we're just trying to make them deck at this point, which I don't even know if we can do. Okay. Pass. And then we'll block Toad Rider here. Problem is they can bounce our creature in response to suit up. So we can't really even do anything about that. We just kind of have to let it happen. As long as they have Sky Turtle. Okay. Oh, look what it is. I guess we'll put Leech Gauntlet on Puzzle Maker here. I mean, they're probably still... Yeah, that was the wrong button, but who cares? Because we have all of the mana. Probably going to bounce this. And then we'll pass the turn. I think they're going to bounce it with Sky Turtle here. Because they can still get back, like, all the Sky Turtles. Oh, they're just going to kill it. X equals 5. Becomes power, base power and toughness 4/5. So, yeah, that's going to die. So, I think this game's pretty much over here at this point. So. I think they'll find a way to kill us in the next 5 turns. Because Suit Up does stone cold nothing with Turtle in their hand. They're dealing 6 to us a turn. Any enchantment they cast drains us as well, so... Oh, look. Holy moly. Man, when you're down, huh? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 1 land left in our last 8 cards here. That's what you're telling me. This is effectively a land in our hand because it does stone cold nothing as long as they have Sky Turtle. Pass to blockers. Let's gain some... Why did I not equip this? Let's just jump here then. Fang of Shigeki, drain us again. Sure. Gravelighter. Doesn't really do anything. Yeah, let's just get on to the next one here. Okay, another pretty bad hand to start. We do have our white source, so I mean, theoretically we can go 3 into 5. We're on the draw. We have a lot of ones, or we have a lot of 2s and 3s, so we'll just draw all of our lands instead and then not be able to play any of them. That'll be our play in this game, I guess. Alright, no play on 2 is good. We do have Satoru into Kami for no value, I guess. So they've got access to 5 mana here, and let's see what big card they drop. And basically all the colors. Heiko. Alright. Suit Up, not bad. But I think we just need to play another creature to make sure we don't die here. Terrarium for another splash. What do they find? White? They do. They have Kamigawa. Alright, so we got to play around the Kamigawa here, which I don't think we can really play around, but is what it is. Alright, so just play Samurai, or do we play Decoy plus Suit Up? Nah, let's just play Samurai here. We can attack with Kami, I guess? But they can put a counter on something, so not really. Do they have it in hand? No. Yeah, so there's their counter. They can cast this by attacking with that, so they don't want to, though. Leech Gauntlet and Suit Up. They are getting priority, but it could just be Dockside Chef. So let's attack here, because it has Vigilance. Flame Discharge, X equals 4. So we can save it with Suit Up, but then we're still trading for a 1/1. So I don't think we need to save it here. So let's play Gauntlet. And then hold up Suit Up, I think. Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright, so there's their first shrine. Can sacrifice the 1/1 to draw a card, maybe? Resolves. There's a chance this could be a removal spell, but I'm going to bet against it. And if it is, then so be it. At this point, we kind of need to spike a couple of things here. Would have much rather draw a Swamp. Okay. Would much rather have drawn a Swamp. So we'll just play Decoy here, and we can equip this. But how good does that do? I mean, yeah, I guess it does save it from removal here. Maybe it was worth attacking there, to be honest. They're getting flooded out too, but now they have Goro Goro, so I think we just die. Because they have a modified creature here they can attack with to get a 5/5, and another one as well. They can keep doing that over and over, so... yeah, I don't think we have a way out of this one. Yeah, go ahead. Can't do anything, so they're going to attack with this, make a 5/5 flyer. Yep. Can't do anything about it. Go to my turn. I don't even know if we have an artifact and an enchantment, but I don't really care. Go ahead, and you know what? I'm just going to make this video nice and short and sweet for you today. A nice little 0-3. Sorry you had to sit through 20 minutes of that. But everyone has bad performances in this format, and I didn't think this deck was that bad. Maybe I'm wrong. Was there something wrong with this deck? Let me see if I can show it to you one more time here. I mean, We're a little low on like good 2-drops and stuff. We have the Modern Age and Leech Gauntlet. We have a lot of creatures for suit up. We have 4 Kamis for value. Maybe this splash was a little bit greedy. We have Behold, never got to cast the Invoke. I don't think we had enough sources. So the deck was a little bit inconsistent, but definitely not worth an 0-3. So we will try to do better than that on Tuesday. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you then on Tuesday for your daily draft.